Hey guys, how's it going? Craig here again, back at you. Here for a kind of an update on things. No, we're not cooking today, but we will be very soon. And this is just an update video to show you how I'm revamping my Craig's Kitchen series and making things easier so that we can get on and do some more cooking, okay? Now, as you can see right off the bat in the background behind me, the walls aren't painted. And I've been talking about this for a while now, and I don't want to go into why this is taking so long. It has a little bit to do with the fact that, you know, I rent this place and you have to use certain colors, and then there was a staff that left, the maintenance, you know, and it's just, it got to the point where I had to put it on the back burner and take care of other things. So obviously I don't want to shoot kitchen videos with it like looking like that. So, you know, people are fussy, and you know, when you're doing it on YouTube and people are looking to how to make you know, fried rice or something like that, they don't want to see a half painted kitchen. It's very important that food videos are done very carefully. That's number one. Number two, it's very important that beer drinking is done very carefully too. So let's do that as well. Cheers, everybody. Oh, this is kind of a homebrew weekly, but not really sort of an update. It's just an update about everything and, you know, what I'm doing and what's, you know, happening. So this is what we've got. Now, let's talk about the kitchen stuff, because a lot of you have been asking me, where's the Craig's Kitchen videos? You have no idea how often I've been asked that. So it's, you know, it's been a pressing issue. And so now that I have the proper things and paint and things to get this done, we can move on. It just was a complicated situation, which I won't get into. Now, I used to shoot these videos from over here, shooting this way, and then I'd have a different camera shooting onto my cutting board. I decided that that wasn't good. We needed to have something straight on like this, and then a second camera with close-ups. Now, I pondered this for a long time, how to shoot these videos. There are lots of popular cooking channels on YouTube where all they do is get a camera and they go, "Hi, how are you? Today we're gonna make this." And then for the rest of the video, all you see is what they're doing on the cutting board and what they're doing in the pan. And that's fine. Those are successful cooking videos. They're quick. It's good to learn how to make stuff real quick. You want to learn how to fry chicken or whatever, then there you go. You got a, you know, 5-minute video that shows you how to do that. And I pondered doing that. I pondered, you know, switching my Craig's Kitchen format to that. But I grew up watching cooking shows, and I was fascinated with them all my life since I was a kid. I always loved watching cooking shows. Everything from Yan Can to Galloping Gourmet to, you know, Julia Child, all those. I always looked at and, you know, watched the format and how they did the cameras. I'm an advocate of the traditional cooking video style. You know, it would be so easy for me just to plop a camera down here, aim it at the cutting board and go boom, 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 boom. This is what you do. Move it over here, do it in the pan, and at the end of the video go, this is delicious. And that's fine, that's what people do, and they got thousands and millions of subscribers, and that's great. I just can't bring myself to do that because I'm a fan of the old style cooking videos. So that's what I decided to do, is stick with that. So what that used to involve when I did my old Craig's Kitchen videos is, you know, a tripod. Okay, so there'd be a tripod, well, you know, somewhere around here somewhere. I'd work it in there somewhere. And then there'd be an extension cord, plug in the camera because the batteries always go dead. And then there'd be a wireless microphone, which would sit on top of, say on top of here where these pans are that shouldn't be there. And Then there'd be a light. There'd be a second tripod with a light somewhere on there, you know, like so they could light, because this light up here only shines down. It doesn't shine onto me like this. And then there'd be, you know, another extension cord, and then there'd be a wireless microphone, and then there'd be like, it got really complicated. And also very difficult to set up, and just took me, honest to God, without exaggeration, it could have took me maybe 2 hours to set up a Craig's Kitchen video. And you get the cameras just right, and you got to look at them and see, this is, you know, look at the monitors and see if it's just the right framing and everything. And then you got to test the sound and make sure you don't have static. It just takes a long, long time. And then you've got to make the video and hope that you don't mess it up and have to start over again. Sometimes you have to buy 2 of everything just in case you do mess up, so you can reshoot something. And then after it's all done, you've got to edit it. And that again takes another couple of hours. So as you can see, shooting a Craig's Kitchen video can take 5-6 hours in total to do. And so, you know, it looks like 20 minutes when you watch it, but it really does take hours, as you can well imagine. And that is a procedure that I knew I had to simplify in order to be able to continue to do this. And in order to keep this channel alive, I need to explore other avenues. And cooking is one thing that really I don't think you can get tired of. Everybody has to eat. There's 1,000,001 recipes out there, and so many different ways of making things. And I love to cook. So, you know, there you go. So what I've done here is I've simplified things the best I can. I've changed the orientation of the cameras. I've got a GoPro right here that I'm shooting into right now, which was donated, thank you. I have a Canon camcorder here, which is also right now shooting, and it's also picking up the audio from this microphone. So that camera will be shooting over here what I'm doing. See, I could just say, hi guys, I'm here, and you know, thanks for watching, and let's find out how to make this dish. And then I could switch to another camera and you just see this all the time. And then you just see this all the time. And you never see me anymore. And I just don't think, for me, that's not what I prefer, because I'm used to the old school stuff. So you will be able to, I have to use 2 cameras, which doubles the amount of editing time and makes things a little bit more difficult. But so when I'm shooting in a frying pan, you know, it's going to look like that. And then when I'm shooting down here on the cutting board, I have to move this around like that, and it's going to look like that. I have ordered a different sort of tripod. This is a flimsy one that's almost not even holding the camera up very well, but it proves the point that I can do it this way. And once that, you know, it's just a little tabletop tripod that's a little bit more adjustable. That's going to make things a lot easier. Eventually, I would like to record the audio separately in some format, probably going to get a field recorder, as they call them, but that's going to take some funds, which I don't have at the moment. So for now, I'm just going to have to just record it into the camcorder. So things are looking up in the kitchen realm here on CraigTube, and that's what I wanted to tell you guys. So, you know, I can get a knife over here and we can do some cutting, and you guys are gonna be able to see exactly what I'm doing. And then when we're doing things in the frying pan, of course, I'll just swing this around, and of course we'll try to make it as, you know, visible as possible, something like that. There we go. And I'll have a thing where I'm going to be, you know, making the thing, hopefully with a wooden spoon or something like that, not a metal one, but you know what I mean. So that's how it's going to work. Okay. A LED light up here. It's a 10 watt daylight temperature LED, 60 watt equivalent, clips onto the side of the cupboard. That's what you're getting for a frontal, and 2 60 watt LEDs up there for, you know, shooting down at my what I'm doing down here. So there's lots of light, and another 60 watt equivalent, only 10 watts power, but 60 watt LED here for the stove area here. So very good lighting. I don't know. I'll be shooting at night most of the time, but there may be times when I'm shooting during the day. And there is a window behind this, you know, I'll show it. I'll use this camera here, since it's rolling anyway, to show you. There's the GoPro, and we're shooting against the window like that. So I don't know if that's adding any extra light to the scene, but it doesn't matter. There's the LED light there. And there's all the stuff that I have to plug in to get this to work. Anyway, I have a, that's the important stuff, now that you know. And I have an appropriate apron as well, which you never know. I might be able to buy these one day. Have to see. I have a pre-hopped homebrew beer right now. It doesn't have to be a Cooper's. It can be any brand, any Muntons, or any brand of pre-hopped beer or extract beer, whatever beer you like to make. I'm not going to get into that. It's whatever works for you. That's what matters. And this is just a standard English bitter, I think this one is. Yeah. I have a stout on the go right now downstairs, which was a kit that was donated. And oh boy, it smells good. And we still have, just so you don't, just so you know. Should I put that in front of there? See, you can see, that's why we got two cameras. We still have a Torpedo beer kit ready to be brewed. And again, life is busy. This stuff takes time, guys. Making videos takes hours. I'm thrilled and I'm excited about getting back into kitchen videos. If you have any idea for any recipes that you'd like to see, what kind of food do you like? What kind of recipes? What kind of things? I can make everything from egg salad sandwiches to stir fries, casseroles, you know, stews. I've done chili before, but I'll do it again because that's a really old video, so I wouldn't mind updating it. Winter's coming, so we need some stick to your ribs video, you know, food videos. Speaking of that, the rib video is still up there if you want to learn how to make spare ribs in the oven. I'll put a link to that down below so you can watch that. Dead easy and fall off the bone ribs, good stuff. Okay, and that's what we've got there. So I really want to also take this opportunity to thank everybody for sticking with me and your patience. This is not my, you know, some people do this for a living, this YouTube thing, and this is their main thing. This is not the case for me at this point. So, you know, I have to share my time with other things, and that's just the way it is. So it's difficult to schedule in these 6 hour, you know, whatever it is, sessions. But I have decided that it's necessary for me to do that because this channel is not going anywhere if I can help it. Okay, I do a live show every Friday night. I live in Eastern Canada, so our time zone is Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Time, which is Toronto time. So look up, you know, whatever conversion you need to do to find out when it is, but it's 10 p.m. Friday night. So Friday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, Toronto time. VonLive.tv/CraigTube. You don't have to sign in. You don't have to do anything. Just go there. Put it on in the background. Listen, you know, just do your stuff, do your housework, make your beer, you know, whatever you want to do, sleep, I don't care. Just tune in and listen. We got a great show. Great music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Hit music, the stuff that I grew up with. Talk, Skype calls, and a chat room if you really want to join the chat room, or if you want to just watch it. You don't have to sign in. Just watch the chat room. Watch the fun that goes on in there. It's amazing. We have some absolutely incredible people. I think it's one of the best chat rooms on Vaughn Live, but that's just me, because I love the people that are in there. Such a friendly place to be, and I welcome everybody. Everybody is welcome. So that is, to me, very important, that some people don't feel like they're not welcome. That's bad, and that's ignorant, and that's rude. Everybody's welcome in my chat room. So check it out. And if you do want to chat with everybody, sign in, create an account. It's free. You don't have to do anything, just, and then introduce yourself. And I guarantee you, you will be pulled into that chat room and welcomed with open arms, and just feel free to chat and, say hello to people. And I have moderators that control it, so there's no nonsense, there's no trolls. And if there is, they get wiped out immediately. Love to see everybody there. If you haven't already tried it, please give it a whirl, okay? So that's Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. I think that's all I have for you guys this week, and I really appreciate you tuning in. Also, one more thing. I'm trying to get my vinyl channel off the ground. It's Vinyl TV. That's all you got to do. Just go into YouTube and type Vinyl Space TV. You'll see the little blue record player. That's me. And I'm trying to get this off the ground. Vinyl is taking off. I have a collection. I'm trying to get into the community there. And so far it's going very well. I'm getting very positive response from people in that channel. So if you could please go over there and subscribe and click the bell so you get notified when something gets posted, I would really appreciate that. And of course, in this channel, make sure you click the little, which side is it on? It's over here? The little bell beside the subscribe button. After you subscribe, that thing's got to be dingling. Otherwise, you won't get notified when I got a video posted. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. It's been over 10 years since I've been doing this, and I ain't going anywhere. I'm just going to keep on plugging. Thank you so much, everybody. Be safe. See you soon. And we'll see you back in the kitchen real soon. Thank you. Cheers.